We will. How you doing? It'll be great.
Thank you, Tom. In preparing for this evening, I went back and remembered a poem. Tom Maroney mentioned it earlier. The poem is "No Man is an Island." You don't get to a place like this alone. So if I can, I just want to quickly go through the many thank yous that I feel I must give out. And they start at home with a mom and dad who sacrificed so that I could play ball. Especially Mom. I think we all know what a mother is to a little boy growing up. That pedestal is very high. So I embarked upon my athletic career as a little guy, fought my way through, but not alone. Friends, neighbors, the people at the Boys Club, Southside School, Bristol High School, the people running the American Legion program, all there helping, all there supporting you. And that is one thing that I think Bristol is so special about. It's the support from the community that we got as ball players, which I think still lives, and which we should all be proud of. And my coaches, outstanding themselves. But I must say, I saved that little niche in high school for some of the greatest teammates anyone could ever have. Not just outstanding ball players, but outstanding people, and people to this day that I can say are true friends. Friends you don't forget. So I finished high school and went on to the University of Bridgeport. Again, I was blessed because there waiting were ball players, the veteran ball players, who took me under their wing. It was quite a transition from high school varsity to college varsity. They eased me along. They helped me. And again, as I said, I had coaches and friends. And also during this time, halfway through, I met my wife. Added support. Of course, at times, she knew when to knock me down a peg. So I finished my college career, a very pleasant career, a successful career, and I was beckoned by Father Credeli. And at first I was worried. I didn't know if the last time that Bimbo Sircone and I cleaned the bingo hall, if we fouled up or not. But no, it was to come to St. Anthony's and teach and coach. And I didn't have to clean the bingo hall. And at St. Anthony's, it's what I think my wife and I both describe, and I'm not saying it because I'm here in Bristol, it's because it's from the heart, it's true. Probably my best 5 years in my career. There, like the teammates I had when I was playing ball, I had ball players. Not just outstanding ball players, again, outstanding people. Outstanding citizens of their community in their adult life. And again, true friends. It was such a pleasure working with them and having them take not just me as their coach, but my wife and my 2 children as part of a family. And by the way, my wife was the cheerleader coach and probably the toughest coach they had at St. Anthony's. So I embarked upon my career at St. Anthony's. My 2 sons, Kevin and Scott, came along then, and they sacrificed also along with my wife because being the child of a coach, the coach is away quite a bit, more than normal. So they, again, supported and assisted. From Bristol in 1962, I went to Stanford and Wright Tech there for 4 years. From there to Middletown at Vinyl Tech for 12 years. Then I left coaching and was in the central office with the State Department of Education. Across the spectrum, including Stanford, including Middletown, I have been blessed by the people I've been surrounded by. I have been supported by the people in the community. And again, blessed, first by teammates and then by young men playing ball for me, or as we like to say, making me look good. I would also be remiss if I didn't thank the people who started the Bristol Hall of Fame and the people who continue the outstanding work to keep it living. Sports is a great tradition within the great heritage of the city of Bristol. You are to be congratulated and thanked for the work you do so it will live on forever. And there's one thing I guess I can show you what my true feelings are for the city of Bristol. I've been in Middletown since 1966, and yet when we go someplace, as we do when we go to Florida where we spend our winters, you're always asked, where are you from? Well, and I quickly say, Middletown, but just as quick and proudly I say, but my hometown is Bristol, Connecticut. Not Bristol, Rhode Island or Bristol, Tennessee. Bristol, Connecticut is where I'm from and what I'm about. So on behalf of my dad, whom I didn't say anything yet, but I have to now, you talk about a double pride. My pride being inducted along with my dad, and I'm sure he's looking down with double pride also. Again, to the committee, thank you for your work. Thank you for choosing myself, my dad. Thanking you again for making it come together. It adds some special little stardust to this nomination and to this induction. I congratulate the other inductees and the past inductees. Let us keep this heritage going. It's an outstanding job, and this heritage should live on forever. So on behalf of my dad, myself, my entire family, and I do have some here with my wife, one of my sons, his wife, and two of my grandchildren. And I'm not going to make them stand because each one said they'd get me later. And tomorrow morning at 7:40 or 7:50, we're flying out to Alabama where my other son is with his 3 children. And my son is going to fly and join us next week and so we can spend Thanksgiving together. And it'll be a special one because of this evening. I thank you for this wonderful, wonderful evening. So, with that, I will close, and I'm looking at my family, and they're ready to clap to get me out of here. I thank you.